What's up guys, Magic Knives here, and today I thought I'd bring to you a knife-only class setup for Infinite Warfare. Believe it or not, knife-only in Infinite Warfare is actually pretty good. I think if you just give it a try, you are going to enjoy yourself, have fun, and I mean hopefully more knifers will recognize that as well. So I'm just going to show you what I have been recently playing around with. It took a long time to unlock all the things I needed for this knife only class setup, so be ready to start grinding. So I would recommend you play some kill confirmed and really start grinding out to unlock what you need. So here, let's get into the class setup. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is select a combat rig. Now the one you're going to go for is the Warfighter class. You can go for the Synaptic one for the melee Reaper option, but I suggest going the Warfighter because for two reasons. You want to get the overdrive payload, and that's going to really help you to boost yourself to lunge at the enemy and get those nice up close and personal kills. And secondly, you're going to want to get the resupply perk from the traits part of it, and that's going to help you resupply your biospikes and your tacticals, which I'm going to be talking about later. So those are the two things: get the warfighter class and also get the overdrive and the resupply perk as well. So now we're actually going to go over the loadout itself and what you should be equipping in order to go knife only in Infinite Warfare. The first one, you're going to have your primary slot empty, and for your secondary, it's a no-brainer. You're going to go for the combat knife. The combat knife is actually pretty good in this game. You can actually either swipe or you get a nice stab animation, which is a bit slower, but if you can get the swipe, you're able to get multiple kills pretty fastly, and I'd say the lunge is pretty good in this game as well. Alright, for your lethal, it's another no-brainer. You're going to go for the Biospike. It is a different kind of throwing knife compared to back in the Modern Warfare 2 and 3 days, but it pretty much works the same. It does explode, so if you do have multiple enemies near you, you can get a multiple kill at the same time. The downside is that you're going to be blowing yourself up if you end up throwing it in close quarters. So I'm going to talk about how you actually overcome that problem later on in this tutorial. So that is the lethals. You're going to want your biospikes. Now for your tacticals, you're going to want, it's pretty much a broad range here. You can go for the personal radar. Dome shield's alright. I mean, they don't really help you, but like you can go for like the smoke grenade or the blackout grenade. And I'm also might even try the nano shot. It seems pretty interesting that you can like regenerate your health when you need it, so that could come in handy. So you can pretty much use whatever you want in the tactical area. But for your first perk, you're going to want to go with Blast Shield, and here's why. Without Blast Shield, you are going to blow yourself up with a Biospike all the time in close range. With Blast Shield, though, it completely takes that problem out, and you're able to survive those moments of you killing your opponent, and at the same time not killing yourself, which can be really annoying. Now, if you want another perk to add in your perk 1 slot, you have a couple options here. There's no right or wrong really, it's just whatever suits your needs. From what I've been playing around with, you can either go for Ghost, which is a nice perk to have. It just helps you keep you off the UAV radar. And the other one, you can go for Blind Eye, which I find if the opponent gets really high score streaks, they will take you down with the Warden and all the other overpowered airships. So having the Blind Eye on, maybe as like a backup class, you can put that on, swap that out, just so like you don't keep getting annihilated by the warships and stuff. So you can definitely use that to reduce the amount of times you die. Now for your second perk 2 tier slot, it's best you want to go for Scavenger. That's going to help you replenish your lethals and tacticals. Like I said, you want the resupply warfighter class, and having both is going to allow you to resupply your biospikes, which is important. The alternative, if you want another one, you can go for Momentum. It's going to help you sprint faster over time. Or otherwise, you can also go for Tracker, which helps you see enemy footsteps, so you can help track down enemies much easier. Now, if you want to go for a third perk, personally, I'm not running one right now, but if I had to choose one, I'd either go for Engineer, which helps you delay enemy explosives, and you can also see them through walls and stuff, so that's really helpful. And also, you can also either an alternative, you can go for Dead Silence, so you can silence your footsteps so you can be more sneaky around your opponents. So those are the options for perk 3 at the moment. And lastly, you're going to want to choose your score streaks. Now as knifers, we only get kills through our knives. We don't use lethal kill streaks. So for your score streaks, you can go for the traditional UAV, counter UAV, and advanced UAV, all of which are just going to give you intel and additional information to help you track down your opponents much easier and get those knife only kills. So that's pretty much it. I hope this guide for Infinite Warfare was helpful. Hopefully you can go out and stab some fools. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button down below. Hope to see you guys in my future videos. Until next time, peace.